back in the JR the Boss Man show. We have a great guest online for you guys from Florida Gulf Coast, the Eagles, Dunk City, their new coach, 34 out the block, getting it in. Coach Michael Fly, how you doing, Coach?
I'm doing good. I appreciate you guys having me on the show today.
Yes, indeed. Now, Coach, for you, man, how did it make you feel when the administration for the Gulf Coast, after being under Coach Dooley for so many successful years, decided to make you the head man and lead the Eagles going forward?
Well, I was just honored that Dr. Mike Martin and Ken Cavanaugh, our athletic director, showed a lot of faith in me. And obviously, on a 24-hour turnaround, I've told a lot of people, they said, man, how did you interview that quickly? And how did they make that decision? And I said, well, I like to think I was interviewing for the 7 years prior. And so it's just an honor. Obviously, this has become a program that I've made my hometown and where I plan to raise a family and plan to be for a long time. So it's an exciting deal when you're a part of building something that, when I got here from Florida State, to be honest with you, I had never heard of Florida Gulf Coast. And now, a lot of people think that, March and tournament time can be Florida Gulf Coast time too. And we're going to try to keep that going.
Now, Coach, when you was on Coach Infield staff and Coach Dooley's staff, what responsibilities did they give you to help you prepare you to kind of interview on the job all these years so you can be prepared to talk to the president and the administration and show your worth and show, hey, the program will still sustain and possibly go in bigger heights with me at the helm going forward?
Yeah, well, when I came with Coach Infield, I was a video coordinator in the NBA with the Charlotte Bobcats, and then did the same thing with Coach Hamilton at Florida State for 3 years. So I felt prepared to step into an assistant job because I had great preparation. And started out as the third assistant here, and Coach Infield was great about really letting me work and recruit. And, I had every third scout, and I was overseeing academics, and he let me do, a lot of things in the program. And then I was fortunate enough when Coach Dooley took the job that he retained me, and he gave me an even bigger leash and let me really, really work and, let me recruit a lot of the guys and leaned on me and trusted me a lot. So I think anytime you worked under really good people, Coach Bickerstaff in the NBA, Coach Hamilton at Florida State, Coach Infield, and Coach Dooley here, I say all the time, I'm not any smarter than anybody else or haven't figured out any better than anybody else. I've just worked for really good people.
Now, Coach, you brought up a good point because I'll try to stress my listeners about how being an assistant is more than just the basketball court. A lot of you doing a lot of grunt work for the program. And if you could, Coach, can you kind of lay out what it's like to be an associate head coach, lead assistant, the second assistant, and what the third assistant does as well? Because I think listeners will be good to hear that, for them to hear kind of how the roles are divided when you're on staff like that.
Yeah, it really depends on the head coach and what he's comfortable with. But the staffs I've always been a part of, the assistant coaches are usually responsible for every third scout on the schedule. So that way, you're not trying to scout back-to-back games. Usually, now it happens sometimes. So you do a lot of film work and preparation, and then usually you have an academic team. So there's 3 or 4 guys that you kind of oversee academically that you're checking in with all the time and making sure that they're taking their tests when they're supposed to be and at class when they're supposed to be. And obviously, recruiting is a big part of what we do and building relationships and putting in the time and effort, with that. And I always just thought that, and really took this from Coach Hamilton when I was really young, that, your job as an assistant coach really is simply to make the head coach, look as good as possible and support him as much as you can. And that's always been my thing is, as an assistant, you just want to make sure you're doing everything the head coach wants you to do. Make sure he's happy with the job you're doing, no matter how big or how small it is. And it's like anything else in life. You start out as a third assistant, smaller task, and maybe you're not recruiting as much, and maybe you're doing camps and more academics. And then as you grow in your career, you start to recruit more, and you're responsible maybe for bigger games on the schedule. And so, it's like any other profession. You grow with experience, and again, if you work for really good people like I have, then you grow even quicker.
Yes, indeed. I know Coach Bickerstaff's son, JJB, who I'm very close with, has got the job at the Memphis Grizzlies. Did you work with him by any chance? Was he there with you in Charlotte when you was over there working for?
I did work with JB, and
okay.
I have a funny story. I hope you won't mind me sharing this, but I actually texted with JB the other day when he got the job, and I said, congratulations, I'm so happy for you. He said, you too. And JB said he actually watched some of my press conference, which was cool. And We still laugh because when I was in Charlotte, I was pretty young. I mean, I think I was 23. I don't remember how old JB was, maybe in his late 20s. And he used to always joke with me because I was an intern, but I was working, a lot of hours, and I was always at the film room. And he would always say, "Here comes Fly, boss of the intern." So when I texted him the other day, I said, because we haven't spoken in a while, I said, "JB, really happy for you, excited for you." I put Michael Fly, head coach and boss of the intern. So JB's a great guy. I'm really, really happy for him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Coach Fly, like he kept that team together in Memphis. I was as bad as they played, record wise. His guys prepared every night. He held them all accountable. So I'm happy he got the opportunity because I didn't want him just to be the constant interim head coach everywhere he goes. But then he got to keep the job and got a chance to build on things in Memphis. Now, hopefully, that Mike Conley and Chandler Parsons and Mark Gasol can hang on for their life one more year for him. But but I'm just happy he has the opportunity to be the head man, lead that team going forward.
Yeah, I'm excited for him. He did an unbelievable job when I was in Charlotte with him of getting the players better daily, and he did an unbelievable job in preparation. And I've always thought, in this business, your players know that you care about them as human beings and as people, off the court. They're willing to do anything for you on the court. And JB had unbelievable relationships with the guys. He had a great ability to connect with them as people, but then as soon as they stepped on the court, they had an unbelievable amount of respect for him and how professional he was and how much he knew his craft. So he's been a mentor of mine and somebody that I really enjoyed working with when I was younger.
Yes, indeed, folks. Michael Fly on the Boston Show with me here. People talking about Florida Gulf Coast and JB Bickerstaff, one of our friends of the show here. Now, Coach, for you, what's going to be your biggest adjustment, man, moving up there where one seat to the head man position? Like, is it all the meetings? Is it handling the recruits? How to set up your whole staff? So, what's been that big adjustment for you so far as you stepped up there at one trying to be the head man here?
It's funny when you're an assistant coach, you always think that you know how it's going to go when you're a head coach, and you got it all planned out. And I had this great plan of I'm going to recruit so much as a head coach that I'll outwork everybody else and all this. And then you get into the job and you say, well, I also have to schedule the games and go speak to the boosters and check on all the players and, meet with the AD. So it's funny, sometimes you don't realize how much is involved with your boss, and so I think it's not a huge adjustment from a standpoint of I'm doing the same things I was doing before. It's just now instead of me going to somebody and saying, hey, is it okay if I do this? Hey, what do you think about this? Can we offer this kid? What did you think when you saw him? You're just making those decisions on your own, which in some ways is easier, but you also have an appreciation for how much you have to think about as a head coach. And I'll give you an example. I've always been a night owl up till 2 or 3 in the morning. I work better at that time. I can retain stuff from a film standpoint better at that time. And, I've always gotten up, 7, 8, maybe 9 sometimes just because, I'd be up late. And I woke up this morning, I think my alarm was set for 6, and I woke up at 5 just because, I was thinking about all the stuff that I need to do. And so it's been a mental adjustment just because, again, you're trying to plan out every facet of the program versus just your role as an assistant, which when I was an assistant, I was doing a little bit of everything, but recruiting was really what I spent most of my time and effort on.
Coach, I understand your feelings how I felt in 2014 when I went from a co-host to being the main host. I kind of felt the same exact way. Oh,
changes things a little bit.
Yeah, I got this. Yeah. Then I realized, okay, I got to call sponsors. I got to meet with the program directors. I got to call affiliates. I got to meet with staff. It was like, I thought, hell, I'm a co-host. I just show up and do the show. But now I got to do everything. So Coach, I feel you. That's how I felt in 2014 when I finally got to this show gig as the main host of this show here.
Totally understand that.
Now, Coach, I know Gulf Coast has been known for getting transfers, JUCO guys, high school freshmen, and international players from time to time. Is that a formula you're going to keep kind of mixture of all 4 of those different ways to get players, or are you going to more focus on a high school base and building from scratch like that, or kind of keep it the same formula y'all have had going for a while down there?
Well, again, I was fortunate. I mean, I had a lot of a heavy hand, if you will, in the recruiting that we were doing before. So obviously a lot of the success we had, I'm going to continue to kind of go with that formula. That being said, we're going to recruit the best players and the best fit for us culturally. And sometimes that's a transfer that, a lot of the transfers we've gotten are kids that we recruited in high school that, maybe they go out of the state of Florida and miss being close to their family, or maybe it wasn't quite what they thought it was going to be wherever they might go, and want to come home. And then, we've signed some very good high school players that had high major opportunities and quote unquote bigger schools looking at them that realize what a special opportunity this is. And we've had a few junior college guys, here and there. Same thing there. Try to make sure you take guys that are right culturally and want to represent the program the right way. But the biggest thing with us is always, let's get the best players we can get that also want to be a Florida Gulf Coast. And I think, sometimes you learn as you're a younger assistant, it's not always just about assembling the absolute best talent you can get. That the talent also has to fit, and the talent has to believe in the goal and the mission of your program. So we'll continue to do a lot of the things that have gotten us to where we are, but I think also everybody coaches to their personality and recruits to their personality, and that's going to be one thing that I really focus on, is recruiting smaller numbers and really getting to know guys, personally, and knowing what they're like on the court, off the court, what they want to do when they finish playing, making sure that relationship is so strong that it's a successful situation for everybody, for the remainder of their time in college and in our program.
Now, Coach, if you get out on the floor with your guys, I know you get 2 hours a week. Now, are you guys still working out, or is school out, or is the plan to get everybody back in the summertime and kind of work on your system, what you want to instill going forward?
Yeah, we got on the floor with them for about 2 weeks after I was named head coach, and you can only work with them 2 hours a week at this point in the year. So we started to do some things different, and I felt everybody, when you win 6 league titles in 7 years, you don't want to mess with the formula too much. But we're going to do some things that fit my personality and my style of play, and then obviously also part of that will be dictated by the roster, and we're still working on recruiting some guys even now. And part of it, you got to adjust to the talent that you've got and the strengths and weaknesses of your guys. So yeah, we got on the court for about 2 weeks, did a lot of different things, did some of the things we were doing before, but again, I think you got to do what fits you, and we loosened up a little bit, played some music while we were working out, really worked on spacing the court and getting back to a little bit of playing, athletically. And I told our guys at one point, I said, hey, we've been playing a little more on the ground in the past couple of years. You need to get used to playing in the air again. So we worked a lot on ball screens and throwing lobs and really spacing the court. So the guys enjoyed it, really bought into it. Again, Coach Dooley did a tremendous job while he was here, so I don't want to change too much, but, we're going to do some things differently that I think will fit the way I want to play.
So would you kind of say, Coach, maybe the Golden State Warriors style of play of that can be 5 or 4 out, spacing, passing, cutting, bat screens, flex cuts are off the ball, kind of that fake pick and roll, and it's kind of
Right.
what you envision of playing, kind of watching a lot of tape of those guys, because I feel like the way they play basketball is so beautiful to watch, because it's movement. They can have a fast break without a dribble, which you rather see anymore. They can even go off a secondary break and get a basket.
Right.
Even on primary break, they get a basket off without jumping the basketball. That's something that's missing in the today's game. Somebody wants to pound rather than pass the ball, because the ball's energy. They just want to throw it down the court and move that before the defender even gets set.
Well, I think I say this all the time about style of play. If I can run out Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, I think I can play that style. But yeah, our biggest rules, for me as a head coach, and again, everybody's different, but my biggest thing is going to be that our guys play with a ton of confidence, that they're not worried about making mistakes. I've told them you don't ever need to look at the bench. I want you to play through mistakes, and I want you to make plays based on instincts. I don't want them, I love our guys. I think we have very intelligent guys, but I don't want them out there doing a math equation on the court. I want them out there playing and playing on their instincts. And so we've talked a lot about, freedom. We talked a lot about spacing. Talked a lot about playing with a confidence that, I'm going to let them go and make plays that I see them make in practice. And my biggest rules are going to be you play hard, you play together, and the open guy shoots the ball. And I think if you do that, it's a success to win a lot of games. And it's also a style of play that I think people enjoy watching. And I hope that really good players and recruits like to play it.
And also, Coach, non-conference scheduling wise, I know it's probably done for you for next year. Are you gonna kind of keep the same formula? Because like I said, I know you guys have a hard time getting people to play you because you've been so good, and the brand you have. It's hard to get guys going to come down to Fort Myers and play you guys. So you think that you'll be able to kind of tweak the non-conference schedule, maybe get less guarantee games, or buying people buy to play you guys, or having to go travel 2 for 1 so much, or just be on the road so much in November and December? Think you get some guys to come down there and play you guys finally?
It's funny you say that. I've been on scheduling calls all day, and I'm actually looking at a calendar right now. So feel free to put the word out. I would love to talk to a lot of people about playing and about scheduling. But, yeah, we're fortunate in that we don't play a ton of guarantee games here. And we actually haven't done any 2 for 1 since I've been here on staff in the last 7 years. So we're fortunate from that standpoint. But, yeah, it can be challenging. I was actually just on the phone with somebody, and the guy said, "Hey, Fly, I know you're talking about you guys are going to be young, and you've lost a player of the year in the league." And he started laughing. He said, "Nobody wants to hear that." And so, he was just saying, because we know you guys are going to be good. You probably got a few guys stashed away that we don't know about. So, I told everybody, we gotta, try to find good teams to play that, are going to challenge us and get us ready for league play, because, the reality of the situation in our league and in a lot of leagues in the country, and it's a very competitive league. It's a very good league, but at this point, it's a one-bid league. And so everything you do needs to be structured, and scheduling especially, to get ready for conference play and then get ready for those 3 games in March. So we will, I'm looking right now at trying to figure out, when to play on the road versus at home, and making sure that we are going to have some younger guys next year who I am going to give confidence and allow them to make plays as freshmen even. But, you don't want to go on the road and play, 4 games in a row with younger guys especially. So it's just trying to figure out, hey, what makes the most sense for us, what opponents, like you said, will play us first of all, and then who's going to prepare us as well as we can be prepared for league play.
And the last one I got for you, this coach, is are there any rules you want to see the committee maybe change or tweak to make the game a little bit better? For me personally, Coach, I want to see the ball advance in the second half, like the NBA does.
Mm-hmm.
I love to see
Mm-hmm.
the 4 quarters, maybe making the 3-point line a little bit farther out, and increase more spacing. So, are there some things that you want to maybe see the committee look at, or are you good the way it is, or you kind of wish they would make the game a little bit more freer movement with the spaces? So let's talk a little bit, Coach. Is there anything you want to see the committee maybe tweak rules-wise, make the game a little bit better for people to watch who are not fans like you or I?
Yeah, the only 2 things, and obviously, I don't want to become too much of an expert too early, but the only things from a rules standpoint, for me, I agree with you on the 4 quarters. I've often said we're the only organized basketball, I don't want to say the league, but organization, for lack of a better word, with the NCAA that does not play 4 quarters. You play 4 quarters in high school, then you come to college, and now you're playing 2 halves, and then you go back to playing 4 quarters if you're fortunate enough to be a professional. So that's something that, yeah, I agree with you. I think that could maybe be changed at some point, just to be a little more uniform, and hopefully, prepare guys a little more, either whether it's a transition from high school to college or transition from college to the pro game. And then the only other thing, and I got my start background in the NBA, but the one other thing that's always been a little frustrating to me about college, it's a little different than the NBA, is, only having 5 team fouls. I think sometimes officials dictate games a little too much in college, and I don't even think they mean to. They're just making the calls that they see. But with only 5 fouls, I've often said, how often do you go to a Cleveland Cavaliers game and LeBron James sits out the whole first half with 3 fouls? You don't see that. And so that would be my only other rules change is, I have no problem with calling the right calls and making sure that officials call the game the way they see the game. But it is very difficult for me when I see, somebody's best player sitting down for the entire first half with 2 fouls 4 minutes into the game. So I think, those are 2 things that could maybe be tweaked and would be interesting to look at. But as you know, anytime you make a suggestion, there's a lot of people that, well, studies say, and so I'm sure there's lots of studies on why to do that or why not to. So
Yep.
those would just be 2 things for me that I've always kind of thought about.
You got that right, Coach Fly. I tell you what, it's been great to have you on the show, man. Look forward to seeing you when you guys play Kennesaw. Or if you're going to time recruiting, give me a holler. Love to have you in studio here with us here in downtown Atlanta. Come in here, turn on our live stream. People can see you. You and the fans can see you here with us in studio here, man.
Hey, we'd love to do that. Anytime you want us on, we'd love to come on. I'd love to be a part of what you're doing.
Banks.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com, or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24, or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman radio show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Fantasy football season is fast approaching, and if you're looking for an edge this season, you need to contact the guys at Draft Day Consultants. The concept is a simple one. Draft Day Consultants takes your requests and connects you with one of their trusted analysts, who then guide you through your draft. Whether you just need a sounding board on decisions, or if you need them to conduct your entire draft, Draft Day Consultants has you covered. Every one of their consultants has a proven track record of success, and have conducted hundreds, even thousands of mock drafts. Thanks to this year-round research and analysis, the guys at DDC have an unmatched understanding of player values. So gain an edge on your league mates this season by hitting up draftdayconsultants.com. That's www.draftdayconsultants.com. Now get after it, fantasy footballers.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to do 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.
Back of the Bossman show, we got something new for you. I'm going down to Florida, my home state, to my homegirl Jay Monique to bring you the new reality reports. She's gonna break it down for you. Reality TV reports, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Basketball Wives, Housewives, Bad Girls of Blase, Skippy, whatever reality TV's popping and going on, she's gonna bring it to you guys because she's our reality insider, reality correspondent, Jay Monique. Jay, what's good? It's on you. Talk to me about the reality TV world. Tell people about your new segment we're starting this week on the Bossman show.
Hey, it's Jay Monique, and I will be the reality insider, just like Bossman said, and I'll be on every week on demand. You can listen at your leisure, and I'll be giving you the tea on your favorite reality shows that are going on, that are pretty much the most popular at the moment.
Nice. And you know what's funny about reality TV is that the one in Atlanta, Jay, is that I know some of them people personally. And it's like I get some of the emails for, quote, taping of segments. So, but it was
the
funny.
Irony of that.
But what's funny is I don't watch it. You know, because I know them personally, I don't watch it. But what better way to give y'all a snapshot here on the Bossman Show Reality TV is by having Jay tell you about it? Because, hell, you emailed me about it, but I don't watch the crap. So, who better to tell you than Jay? So, Jay, go on, get started. Let us know what's going on in the reality TV world. I'm here listening to you break it down for us.
All right. So we'll start off with Leave It to Stevie, which recently aired its last episode. Recently, this is just a recap of Leave It to Stevie. Stevie wanted to do the pop-up parties, but young Jock was having his doubts about Stevie's pop-up parties. He was pretty much thinking that it's not a good idea. And Jock was thinking that Stevie diving in head first isn't a solid idea. And he also asked him if he has all his ducks in a row and if he's good with a possible flop. But Stevie J is like, there's not going to be a flop. And also Stevie J, I guess because he wants to be all extravagant, he wants to send out invitations for the pop-up parties. They met with a designer to create this extravagant, fun look. The designer's name was Leslie, but as Jock and Stevie were trying to describe it, so she just wasn't picking up on what they were throwing down. So she suggests that they bling the invites out, but Jock and Stevie both shut that idea down. So that was left from there. Leslie left them to figure it out. And also, Stevie allegedly got a 20-year-old pregnant, as if he doesn't have enough kids as it is.
Wow.
So, yes. Now, this is allegedly.
Yeah, keyword allegedly.
Right. So nobody ain't coming back on me and saying, well, Jay's falsely accusing me. Oh, no, this is allegedly. That's what's out there, is that he allegedly got this 20-year-old woman pregnant. I'm like, did you just have a baby? Like, not that long ago?
The good guy. The good guy giving him the beefcake.
I mean, my gosh. And it's all with different people. I can't understand it. But, hey, different strokes, different folks. I'm not judging, but, yeah,
Gotcha.
Next one, Basketball Wives Season 7. And that is premiering on Monday, May 14th at 9 p.m., the new season. And the cast that has returned is, of course, Shawnee O'Neal. She's pretty much on like every season. Jennifer Williams is back. Malaysia Pargo, Jackie Christie, and Tammy Roman. And there's also going to be some new faces. Malaysia had revealed to OK Magazine what we can expect from her this season. And she said whenever you get a group of strong, bullheaded women together, it's going to be some type of drama. It's not going to be a kumbaya moment. But she also said that they are a sisterhood, just a dysfunctional sisterhood. And fans can also expect to see her more assertive and non-biased. And she's also not happy about her BFF Brandy not being part of the cast this season. And expect there to be a lot of drama on Basketball Live. So remember, Basketball Live Season 7 is premiering Monday, May 14th at 10 p.m.
Now,
So yeah,
Jay,
she's kind of hot about Brandy not being on there this season.
are any of them women married? Or all of them ex-wives?
Majority of them are exes right now. Majority of them are not currently married. Majority of them are exes. Which is kind of funny how they call them basketball wives, because I'm like, most of y'all ain't even married,
So
but
basketball
okay.
ex-wives or the ex-wives of basketball? I'm just saying, like, really? Producers at VH1, what's your deal?
What's your deal?
Like, this is false advertising. These are not, quote, wives. They're like side pieces, baby mamas, Tristan Thompsons. That's what they are. Kardashianites. What is this crap you're trying to sell? Trying to sell me this? See, this is why I don't watch this crap, Jay, because on the face of it, it's already false. It's already a false narrative, because we've just confirmed, we're just right here on the Bossman Show in 30 seconds. Most of these women ain't even wives. Now,
right, that is correct.
Jackie is a wife because she got her man on lock. His beefcake is like in like a trinket box or something. Like she got him a leash on that dude. Doug Christie's a weird cat. I remember when he play with the Orlando Magic. He'd be doing his signs to his wife all the time. Wife. She got that man whipped. He's P-whipped, people. I ain't gonna say the word for the FCC, but he's P-whipped. If y'all know it, y'all insert the P word. He's whipped. But yeah, basketball ex-wives on the VH1 starting after Lovey Hop Atlanta, featuring my guy Stevie J and an alleged non-manager. But I ain't gonna talk about that person. That's on you, Jay.
Oh goodness. And actually, that's what my next topic is. Actually, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Bambi's pregnant.
Wow.
She's expecting her first child with Lil Scrappy, and she's about 5 months along.
Wow. The Bam.
And
got a gut full of Scrappy. Piers naive. Mama D's boy.
And Scrappy had actually asked Mama D to keep it a secret until he revealed the news to the rest of the cast, but she accidentally let it slip while she was out with Rashida and the rest of their co-stars. She cannot keep a secret, can she?
No, she can't. No secret. Safe for her. At least she keeps me upset with her.
And also on the episode of Check Yourself, Jess Brittany is confused about whose side Keely is on. Keely explains that Jess Brittany has a temper problem, as if half of them don't, but okay. Jess Brittany and Sierra are over everybody else's drama. They both have been beefing with just about everyone in Atlanta. And Brittany has been beefing with Estelita, Erica, and Keely because she refuses to sign Stevie J's contract. And nearly the entire cast is not here for Keely either, after watching scenes from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because her comments about Sierra were seriously misguided. Keely gave her 2 cents about proper support from Shooter's wife. It actually rubs Tokyo the wrong way. And apparently, even though Keely is friends with Sierra, she doesn't even care. Like, she has no respect. She even hooked up Shooter with another woman, which Carly read. She believes that is foul, which I believe is foul too. Like, wait, you're somebody's friend, but you're hooking up their husband with somebody else? You wrong.
Messy.
Wrong. So Keely said in her defense, quote, "Why don't y'all grow up and stand on your own 2 feet?" What does that have to do with it? What does this have to do with apples and oranges?
That's a terrible take.
Right.
What kind of take is that? Like, really? Hey, that's your take, Keely? Really? How does setting up on your own two has to do with you being messy, setting up your alleged friend's supposed husband with another woman, and you being messy? I just don't understand it. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. It's like either you're her friend or you're not her friend. And even if you're just an associate, I still think it's foul to when you know somebody's married. You know that, and then you go up to their husband and have anything to do with the husband sliding out on the wife. I think it's foul. If you already know the wife, whether you're personally friends with her or not. And she's friends with her? Oh, man. That's double dipping right there. That's a double foul.
Terrible.
And, of course, Tommy Lee was officially charged for beating up a mall employee earlier this year. She was charged with battery with substantial harm. She has an upcoming hearing where two separate issues will be addressed, including the fight at the mall and the 2016 DUI case. And that's pretty much all for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
I'll tell you what, my girl Tommy Lee, I see her around the way. She's just too much. She is just too combustible for me. You know, like I said, for me, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, it's like I see these people out and about. I don't associate with them like that because, first of all, I don't want to be on camera, or I don't want to have gossip around me or those other blogs that hang around here, or TMZ, South, all that stuff. I don't want it around me. So, yeah, Love Hip Hop Atlanta. I don't watch it, but I know enough about the periphery of it. It's like, wow, really? But yeah, it's messed up. Well, folks, that is this week's reality report. Check it out. BossmanRadioShow.com. Every week on the Bossman Show. Jay Monique will bring you the reality report. Check out her website, Reality Intercepted. She's intercepting the reality and bringing it to your jabroni candy ass for your consumption. Hope you enjoy it, jabronis. This was the Bossman and Jay reality report. Have good takes and do not say something that you don't want to get clowned for. Because if we catch one of it, we will ask you, what's your deal? Alright? Folks, reality report, we out.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting or Twitter at Coach TWill24 or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blu-ray Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Fantasy football season is fast approaching, and if you're looking for an edge this season, you need to contact the guys at Draft Day Consultants. The concept is a simple one. Draft Day Consultants takes your requests and connects you with one of their trusted analysts, who then guide you through your draft. Whether you just need a sounding board on decisions, or if you need them to conduct your entire draft, Draft Day Consultants has you covered. Every one of their consultants has a proven track record of success and have conducted hundreds, even thousands of mock drafts. Thanks to this year-round research and analysis, the guys at DDC have an unmatched understanding of player values. So gain an edge on your league mates this season by hitting up draftdayconsultants.com. That's www.draftdayconsultants.com. Now get after it, fantasy footballers.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
Hip hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to do 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.
All right, folks, back on the Bossman show. Time for the Boss Report. John and my man. Boss Report shoes back on big for you, my brother. Are you ready for some more Boss Report?
Yeah, I am ready for the Boss Report. I basically, at this point, JR, I think I'm really going to be focusing in on my on the way that the story is presented to me.
Yes, indeed. We got some wording in this next batch. It's going to really throw your mind off, my brother. So we're going to jump into it right this, folks. You've been waiting on it. It's time for it. It's here. Boss Report. All right, John, what story is, John? We got this. Playground pals. Black China's thumb-sucking ex-boyfriend was seen rubbing his no-good ringworm on the Catch Me Outside girl who has got a reality TV show and nobody knows why.
The Catch Me Outside girl.
Yes.
Like, that... Talk about a life that went tragically wrong, right? The Catch Me Outside girl. Didn't she get caught outside? Like somebody whooped her?
Yes, she did.
Oh, man. And then now she's got a reality TV show that, and like the headline says, and nobody knows why.
Nobody knows why.
If we go back, like one of these days, we're gonna have to do a show on a Where Are They Now from like internet fame, like where people got fame from YouTube or social media or whatever, and just do like a Where Are They Now.
We're gonna have to, because this stuff is out of control.
That could be a good segment there.
Yes, indeed. And we got this, John. We got Flaming Idiot. We got this co-eds claim that Waka Flocka Flame was dirty dogging his girl Tammy with a sorority chick on their campus doing a, quote, co-ed step show which he performed at.
So he was performing on a college campus.
Yes, at a co-ed step show, and allegedly got down on the sorority chicks due to her, quote, large natural derriere.
So, okay. So, ain't nothing wrong with that, right?
But he's married to a local hip-hop star. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I mean, was he in a different zip code?
No, he's from Georgia.
Oh. I tried to give him the zip code pass. Like, if you're in a different zip code or a different state, it doesn't count.
Exactly.
Says like the rules that were made up by dudes. Dude, if you're in a different state, it's not cheating.
Exactly, man. Oh man, we got this. We got Florida crazies. We got hot-headed heifer dousing boyfriend with hot grease, set him on fire with a blowtorch after he continuously fired off rounds of gas while he slept at night.
Did it say, like, did I miss where the blowtorch happened? Like, on the body did you blowtorch him?
Everywhere.
I thought maybe she, like, kept it towards the butt, like.
That could be very flammable.
Oh, I don't know, man. Like, I can't. What's the best way to put this? When you're sleeping, you don't have control over that. It's not like he's doing it on purpose, right? It's just, you're sleeping, like, you're just cracking him off, you know? I don't know what to tell you, but that is an overreaction, JR. That's what I'm saying. It's an overreaction. He's not doing it on purpose.
Exactly. Like, when I'm asleep, people tell me I snore, I sleep. I don't know when I'm asleep. Like, when I'm asleep, I'm asleep. I have no control of what I'm doing, I'm asleep.
Right. I snore like a bear, dude. When I sleep, snore like a bear. But I can't, nothing I can do about it.
Exactly. Like, so, I don't get it. Here we go. We got this lick set what? Oh, Jules Santana is happy to be out of jail after he got caught with a pistol in the airport, so he can go home and French kiss and French lick his girl Kim Bella's feet and booty.
Dude, whenever you like, if you bring a loaded weapon or even just a weapon to an airport, you should just be very thankful that you're not, like, you're out of trouble, so to speak. Like, you're not incarcerated anymore, because they do not mess around with that stuff.
Not at all. Not at all. And get this. Vince Staples calls R. Kelly and a PP and illiterate child molester in an interview saying, quote, he hides behind his music. You know, that trapped in the closet, R. Kelly's been trapped in the closet. He's just a weird man, a sinner who loves to pee and prey on the youth and ill-regarded souls of women.
I mean, I would say that's all accurate, right? Like,
I would say so.
I mean, you may have been able to put it a little bit more delicately, but that's all pretty much true, so.
Exactly.
Take offense with it if you will, but he basically just called you on your BS.
Yes, he did. Kales, Vince called you out for your shenanigans, sir. All day long. And we got this. Finding love in an irrelevant place. Twitter seems to think Tyga is now pounding Iggy Azalea's kangaroo pouch to smithereens and jokes are flying.
Kangaroo pouch. Because he's Australian?
Yes.
So wait a minute. Australian vagina is called a kangaroo pouch?
Yes.
No, I didn't know that. How long has that been around? Is that just this story, or is that a thing?
For the last 2 or 3 years.
Oh my god, did I miss that one?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I lost it on that one. I was totally unaware that was a thing. Oh. Okay. Sorry. You and I are going to have to go. You're going to have to update me on a couple things.
I sure will.
I don't know why I find that so funny, but it is.
Yeah, kangaroo pouch, yeah.
Okay. I lost track of that story, so.
Basically, Tyga is pounding her kangaroo pouch to smithereens, pretty much.
Is he doing it, or are they just saying that he's doing it?
No, he is doing it. He went from Kylie Jenner to now Iggy Azalea.
That's a severe drop-off, right?
Very much so.
Although, didn't Iggy put a fake butt in?
She sure did.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe that's worth it. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows?
I'd have to see. It's hard to tell because like there's so much like makeup and Photoshop involved and all this stuff. When you see these pictures of these women, I tend to think that Kylie Jenner is probably like more naturally beautiful than Iggy Azalea. Would you disagree with that or not?
I agree with you.
Okay, because there's a lot of Photoshop and things going on out there.
I'm with you. I am so with you, my good brother. And we got this. WNBA's Candace Parker has to pay $400,000 in alimony to her loser ex-NBAer Sheldon Williams after their divorce proceedings.
How much does she have to pay?
$400,000 in alimony to him.
$400,000?
Yes.
You don't hear that every day.
You sure don't.
I mean, I bet you could count the amount of dudes that are getting $400,000 worth of alimony out of their wife on one hand.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's rough. I wonder why that is. That she must have done something, huh?
I don't know the details of the story, but it was filed in Fulton County Court in Atlanta. So.
Yeah, I mean I'm not obviously going to spend the time to do this, but that would be I would be curious to know what the reasoning is behind that, because it is unusual that a man would be getting alimony from a woman, so something must have happened.
You got that right. Something definitely happened, for sure. And we got this. We got Florida Brazies. Police arrest a drunken and belligerent gentleman who would only identify himself as, quote, Captain D-Head.
They will only identify. Sir, will you please identify yourself? Yes. I am Captain D-Head. No, sir, your true identity. Oh, are you calling me a liar?
Captain D-Head.
That's my name.
Do you want a lawyer, sir? No, I'm Captain D-Head.
Oh, don't need anything from you. I'm Captain D-Head.
Do you want a bail, sir? No, I'm Captain D-Head. He was on meth and flocka.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And the final story is this right here. We got this. We got, if you care, Thought Liquor, Tristan Thompson benched in the playoffs and blocked from a true happy home by the Kardashian clan, who will not let him see his own daughter, while due to his dirty dog and ways.
Oh yeah, I kind of stopped following that scenario. So he's benched in the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're basically telling him to beat it as far as the Kardashians are concerned.
Yes, he can't see his daughter beat it.
That's terrible, man. I mean that's to be expected, I guess. But with what he did, but that sucks. He can't see no matter what. I mean, no matter what's going on between the parents. I honestly think that they should at least let him see his newborn daughter. I mean, that's, to me, is not appropriate. Like, let him see the child, right?
Exactly. Yeah, there's no cause for that. That's terrible by the Kardashians in that regard, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, John, it's in this report. What is your take on this report, my brother?
I still can't get over the. What is it? What is the Australian vagina referred to as again? Kangaroo pouch? I can't believe I didn't know that.
Yes, it's called kangaroo pouch. Yes.
Oh my god, dude! Are there any other ones that I'm missing out on?
I can tell you off the air. Dan Schroeder told me what that is in German.
Definitely, if Dennis Schroeder told you, it's definitely got to be off air.
Exactly. Yes, it is.
There's no doubt about that.
Yes,
if we're repeating Schroeder stories, they absolutely have to be off air.
You got that right.
Oh, okay, great. I look forward to hearing that. Sorry, people. Sorry, listeners. I'll try to slip it in someday if I can, but it's doubtful. If it's coming from Schroeder,
Not happening.
odds are it ain't making it to the air.
Not happening, people. Not happening.
There's a reason they won't let him come on the show with us.
He'll be fined.
That's it.
He'll be fined on site for talking to us about what he's gonna say.
If there's less than a 0 filter, that's what Dennis has. It's 0. Whatever's less than 0, that's what his filter is set at.
Exactly. You better believe that. Dennis Schroeder was the funniest guy I know from Europe. Funniest European guy I know, Dennis Schroeder. No, hands down, no doubt. Well, folks, it's JR and John, Bossman Show, Boss Report.
And if you don't know, now you know, you know.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting or Twitter at Coach TWill24 or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.